Hello again, friends. Welcome back to my channel. God bless you so much for clicking on the video again today to hear what the Lord would have us know. My name is Sharon. Today this word is coming to someone, and I pray it reawakens something in you again. I know a couple of times we come across situations that kinds of shakes us a bit, like shake us off track, or better still, keep us very busy on some other things, and life will pass, events will pass, and we are still stuck on the things that we are familiar with or comfortable with, yet we are not in the will of God. That is the word for today. God's will. So this one person I've come for today, you need to find the will of God for your life and walk in it. Yes. This word is to you as much as it's to anyone who needs it. You have to be in God's will to find that fulfillment that you're looking for. Yes, you can get riches any other way. You can get some form of relevance any other way. You can get basically so many things any other way. But you see, fulfillment, like real fulfillment, is when you know for sure that you are in the will of God. Are you walking in the will of God, dear friend? Are you walking in the purpose God has created you for? There is so much blessing, so much peace, so much fulfillment in being in the will of God. Today, this is just going to be a brief word, more like a reminder to someone. You have chased everything. Yes, there was a time in our lives, some of us, me inclusive, where I was chasing every other thing except God. I was a Christian, mind you, but I knew there was a call in my life at some point, but I was busy chasing business, chasing everything, and trust me, those things never added up. They never added up. I was busy chasing it and they were running further, like you're chasing something and the thing is running away from you. That was basically what I was experiencing at the time, until I decided to obey the call, obey the instructions, obey the voice of God that I later have come to realize that is the best thing ever that you can do. You will give yourself so much peace of mind and so much rest, and most of all, fulfillment. Most of all, fulfillment. You know what joy it is when you hear people say, you said this and it lifted my spirit because I was down. You said this and it happened this way. You said this. There is joy in seeing people's life change because I am in God's will now. Your God's will might not be preaching, it might not be message giving, more like preaching. It might not just be anything ministry, but in that place you will so find rest. You will find rest. To this one person I've come for today, find that place and find rest. Find it and find rest. Yes, as I said earlier, many other activities can give you temporary pleasure, temporary gain, temporary fulfillment, some sort of achievement mentality, where you tell yourself, okay, I have achieved this. But in the will of God, it's a whole package. It's a whole package in one. You will be so fulfilled and be at rest. There is no better way to explain it that I can put it now in words than to experience it yourself. If you haven't begun to do what you think the Lord is telling you, or you're still not knowing what the Lord wants you to do, please search it out. Search it out. First of all, you can ask the Lord. Of course, he's the best place to start. And he will not guide you on steps to take. When he knows that you are serious. When the Lord knows that you are serious on this topic, he will show you. He has been there before. He knows the end of the matter. He knows where he wants you to be, and he knows how to get you there. But he wants you to find out. Ask him. Ask him. There's this verse of scripture that comes to mind anytime this topic comes to me. It says, let me read it to us. It says in the book of Proverbs 25:2, it is the glory of God to conceal a matter, a thing, but the honor of kings to search out a matter. It is the glory of God to conceal it, but it is the honor of kings to search it out. Are you searching right now what God's will for your life is? Are you making attempts? You know, there is this, of course, if you are a student and your lecturer teaches you in class, this is just an analogy. I hope it makes sense. Your lecturer pass out the information he has for you. I believe the library, why people go to the library is to research, you know, like find out more about this topic, or better still, find out a broader view of this topic. What is that little thing that you perceive in your heart that the Lord has been nudging you to, or has been pointing you to, and you still don't have the big picture? Yes, go back to God, go back to your Bible, and go back to researching it out. There are a whole lot of persons that have gone ahead of you in various fields in life, various spheres of life. Some people have gone ahead, some wrote their stories in books, some made videos of them, some talked about them where you are. The Lord could speak from any avenue part-time as a pointer to what he wants you to do. But are you putting in the effort? Are you putting in the effort? Are you trying to know? It's not enough to ask the Lord what he wants me to do. I don't think totally that is the best place to start. Ask the Lord yourself. Then the Lord will point out certain directions for you to begin to look into, and before you know it, it will begin to add up. It will begin to add up. Sooner than later, you will, as it's adding up, by the way, you take steps towards what you think that thing is. Still praying, still keeping close proximity with your Father, and in time it will all become clear to you. But mind you, still, every step will be clear part-time. The Lord will not show you Z when you are still in A. Yes, he needs you to trust him to unravel them as you go on the journey. This is the word that came to mind for someone today. This is the word that came to mind for someone today, and I hope it gives you a little bit of direction as to finding God's will and walking in it, because that is the only place where you will find fulfillment and rest. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Mark the word, indeed. God bless you, friends, for coming again to my video. I'll see you again in the next. Bye-bye.